Now You See Me is a film full of magic, but here's a few tricks you may have missed. Let me explain. If you haven't seen Now You See Me, well, that ruins the entire title because the point is that you see them. Kinda wish I was on the Now You Don't side though. Anyways, it's about 4 magicians who are trying to join like this magician's cult by robbing banks, and a cop is chasing them. That's it. So let's get started. Before we get into the tricks you may not have seen, let's talk about the ones you did see. For their first trick, they're gonna rob a French bank and then make it rain euros on Las Vegas tourists. Not necessarily a bad thing, but generally an inconvenient thing, because now you have to find a bank or an exchange place, and then there's like a whole exchange rate that you have to do to switch over from euros to dollars, and I guess that gets kind of expensive sometimes. I mean, like, yeah, the sentiment is there, but it's kind of inconvenient, especially if they don't have one of your bank branches there in Las Vegas. Then you go into the second time they tried to give people money, where they were making their owners like checks shrink and everybody's bank account goes up, right? And they're like, give the money back to the people, which sounds great and all, but then they have like the 3 volunteers stand up and tell them what's in their bank account before they give them their money, right? But each one of them has over $500 in their account. Like the lowest one was $567, and I think the highest one was like $6,500. So I mean, unless it was like the very first of the month and nobody's bills had come out yet, I think they were all sitting pretty. Congratulations, you gave money to people who already had an excess amount. Woo! Congratulations, everyone. Okay, that was mostly my complaints on those, but let's get into the hidden magic, because your girl knows things. Number 1 would be their use of illusion here. See, they didn't give Jack more than about 10 lines in the entire film, even though he's supposed to be a main character. But they fixed it towards the end when they gave him all the action sequences to make up for it. I'm fairly certain it was probably just in like Dave Franco's contract that he gets at least something. Hey, it just occurred to me that all of the hidden magic are just illusions. But number 2 would be trying to make us believe that Mark Ruffalo would spend over a decade as a cop so that he could take down Morgan Freeman because he gave away some magician secrets. Okay, that's some Wile E. Coyote bullshit. Here, let me launch an entire rocket to get this bird. Number 3 is actually a sleight of hand trick, see, because they thought we wouldn't notice that they put the French cop in black and white stripes. Not once, but twice. Stereotypes hurt. And number 4 is just Hollywood itself. Are you really trying to make me believe that Jesse Eisenberg and Michael Cera are in fact not the same person? Mark my words, it's the same person using one of those face-off machines. Or maybe some really good latex. Okay, I saw Mrs. Doubtfire. 4 out of 10.